welcome to the Wednesday show. Today we're going to show you 2 tricks that will make the use of your miter saw even more versatile and more fun. Welcome to the channel. If today is your first time, we appreciate that you're here, and please look around. We are certain you're going to find some project that it is really useful and helpful to you. If you have been here before but you have not subscribed yet, please take the time to subscribe, and also to click the little bell to be notified every time we do a new video. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. Remember, you have until January 15th to be subscribed and comment and like a video to be part of our first giveaway for 2018. So let's go with the 2 trips and follow along, and I hope you find them useful. Take a piece of wood. I really like that. The important thing is that this should be a 90-degree angle, right?
Yeah.
And then
Stop moving so fast. You keep going out of the frame.
I'm not moving fast.
Yes, you are.
Apply some hot glue.
Hot glue. And remember, hot glue is really hot.
What did I say? Why are you giving me a hard time?
I'm just reiterating from my own experience that hot glue is really hot.
And then decide where you want it, the length to be. We'll go here right at 3 inches. And you saw that in our last video, right?
Yes, and in our last video we also talked about how our saw is about 1 tick mark off on the measurement.
1/8, yes. So now I'm just demonstrating how that is useful. So now you can make the same cut over and over again very easily. This holds strong, as you can see, that you will have a very good dimensional cut. But yet, watch it now, not working. It's easy enough to take off. Did I do that too fast?
A little bit, but there we go.
Okay.
There we go. It's alright, it came off.
It doesn't have to be this side, it can be something like this too. Again with glue, but what is important is that this is a 90-degree. On this specific one is not a 90-degree, you want to come around here. So as you can see, that will not make a good stop. And here is the difference with the one we just took off. You see that is perfect. The bottom seems a little higher because it has still the glue remnants. So,
Yeah.
but these surfaces are perfect. And removing the hot glue is actually usually not a problem, except today.
Yeah, and coincidentally, for our purposes, because this had a nice curve in it, it made it so that the stop doesn't interfere with the saw dropping down in any way.
But this is the stop we used the last time, and as you notice, there was nothing left on it. I think we need to let the glue cure a little more. It still comes off, but it is not cured enough to come off as one piece.
Yeah.
My insert here from our last video coming in one piece. By the way, we are not in the deep freeze zone this week, and as you can see, we only have the little body on, not our super tuber torpedo heater, which you can see in the back, but it is off, right?
Yeah.
But the big body is doing a very good job right now, don't you think?
It's doing a decent job for what we have to do.
So for our next tip, take a piece of wood, preferably with edges that are factory edges, in other words, they're perfect, and cut it approximately the width of your saw. See that, right? Yes, no? Sorry.
Okay.
Then we're going to hot glue this to the saw again.
Hoot glue it?
Hot glue it.
Hoot glue.
Hot glue it.
I didn't know what a hoot glue was.
A hot glue is this.
Okay. Hoot glue.
And make sure that it is just well and tight there.
Secure against the saw. Okay.
Secure against the saw. Now the idea behind this is that it will allow us to make cuts using the saw that are actually larger than 45 degrees. As you can see, our saw goes 45 degrees either way, and we were going to go until you hear the indent. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make a cut. So, don't know where you want to be, but I need to make a cut. And then we're going to go on the other, all the way on the other side of 45. And we'll make another.
Okay.
And you're going to have a waist like this, as you can see here.
Okay.
Now this will work better with a thinner piece of wood, so you wouldn't have this area here, but not thinner, what is less wide. So this little jig actually allows to cut any angle we want in our saw. And this is a completely jig. Now a caveat, and be careful, you only put glue in the area that does not rotate in your saw, otherwise you're going to actually glue your saw shut. Again, if you make that mistake, it's not a big deal, you can unglue it and do it correctly, right?
Or alternatively, as you try to move your saw, it's going to break your jigs free.
Right, and that's why I like hot glue, because it's so easy to break the bond,
Right.
and yet it's strong enough to keep the bond there, right?
Right.
So now, here how the jig works. When we are at 0, we know that this is a 45-degree angle, right? So if I put it here, I will make actually a 45-degree cut. Does that make sense?
Yes. No, do it the other way.
A perfect 45, right?
Yep.
So now, as we move if I went to the 46 degree, I just go one, are you there? I go from the 0, 1 degree, and this will give me a 46 degree cut. And as you can see, if I was to go there, my saw now is heating, so we know that the angle is bigger. And if I go 10, now this is a 55 degree cut, right? So this is an easy way to do your cuts. And here now you can see this is no longer the right cut, and it's a much more acute cut. I mean, clearly this is not a 45, right?
Right.
So now all you have to do is from 0 add how many degrees you need, and you're going to get a perfect cut. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And if you go to 45, then of course you're going to cut a 90-degree cut, because that goes back to your stop. So if you were cutting another piece of wood, as you can see, that is 90 degree now. You won't make any cut, right? So this way you have take a saw that was limited to 45 degrees, and now you can make literally any angle cut that you want, cheaply and inexpensively. And again, the only two tips to remember is you need to have a perfect edge here, right, to get a very good angle, and only put hot glue on the stationary part of the saw. Do not put it on the moving part of the saw. And now you start your cuts from 0. So you want a 45-degree cut, you're going to start it there. So you can take even a cheap saw. This is a fairly cheap saw, and you can make any size you want. And of course it works the same way on the other direction, right?
Yeah.
And if we go there to 55, you might want to come in the other side and see how perfectly it fits.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So if you wanted 255s for some reason, that would be a very easy way to do it. Right?
Right.
Does it really work? Yes, of course it does. Wait, there is more. I want another piece. Do we have another piece anywhere?
Do we have another piece?
Well, I guess it doesn't make a difference of the width of the piece. I was going to say it can be any size wood, you know. Really, the only limitation is this window here, right? Your piece cannot be any wider than this. But other than that, you have now a very versatile saw with much higher capabilities.
Okay.
And now we don't need it anymore. The jig comes off.
Yep.
And again, you see the glue there, and when it is removed, it's going to be back to normal.
Yeah.
All right, friends. Glue, 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 glue. Boom, boom. Bye-bye. You ready?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this very short episode. I hope you really appreciate it and you find this little tip easier.
We hope you enjoy it.
Huh?
So we hope you enjoy it.
And now you correct me. When I said trip earlier, you were silent. Smart butt. I hope you enjoyed our episode and you found this little tip very useful. And as I was looking at the saw, I thought of something else. If your saw is flat like mine, you could put the glue here, right?
Yeah.
And then even as you rotate the table, it wouldn't move. Your piece wouldn't move. So, and it makes no difference really where you glue it. I just used this because it gave me a little more surface.
Yeah.
But especially if you have a small piece, I mean, you could do it with any piece that have any thickness. It has to be thicker than this. Let's see how much this is. So really we're not including.
I was gonna say.
For my saw, and I suspect it's the same for all saws, but I will do the disclaimer. For my saw,
Sore?
you don't like my saw?
I don't even know what a sore is.
This thing here. It is what, 1 1/4?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can use a piece that is only 1 1/4 wide. We would probably have been better served using this piece. No, that's 1 1/2. But something a little less wide than this. Speak, they cannot hear you.
I just said okay.
Okay,
Okay.
excellent.
Now you're gonna wrap it up?
Now I'm going to wrap it up.
Okay, excellent.
You're the cinematographer, you're not the director.
Right.
What are you going to say next? Action?
Action.
Alright folks, thank you for watching our episode today, and I hope you found our 2 tips useful and you can use them in your own workshop. We appreciate your support, you appreciate visiting our channel today, and if you like what we do and if you like this episode, please smash that like button, share, subscribe to our channel and comment. And really, we are growing again for this year at a faster rate than anticipated, and we would like to thank you again for supporting our channel. And we will see you again on Sunday with some other project, hopefully, unless we have a Armageddon, Snowmageddon outside. And
Snowmageddon?
yeah, Snowmageddon. You don't like the word Snowmageddon?
Well, you keep saying Snowmageddon, and I don't know what that is.
Okay, say it.
Snowmageddon.
Well, it's Armageddon, right?
Okay, let's wrap it up.
No, you say it.
It's Armageddon.
Okay, Armageddon.
But you kept saying Armageddon. It's no You're putting an extra R that doesn't belong.
What's wrong with
Are
the
you
R?
a pirate?
Yeah, I'm a pirate. So folks, as you can see, Elpida and myself are having a good time today. Thank you for sticking with us. I'm not sure if we'll put that in the bloopers or just leave it in the main. What do you think?
Yeah.
Leave it in the main?
Yeah.
We're going to become the comic woodworkers?
Maybe.
Maybe, okay. Have a great week and we're going to see you Sunday.